Hello everyone. Today is August 11th, 2023, and I thought to do a little update on our quest. I hope the new moon, full moon aficionados are still at it. I would hope that you all are still focusing on yourselves and what you want from your lives. It's been a very interesting month so far. We've had the new moon in Aquarius on the 1st of August. We have on the 17th of August, we have the upcoming new moon in Leo, and we are going to end with a blue moon. So, for the full moon intentions is basically clearing up things, letting go of things. I wrote a list and I burnt it. I burnt some letters, and oh wow, the impact was extreme. I knew it's going to be difficult, but I did not expect it to be so taxing. At least the first couple of days were absolutely out of this world. And if we are to think about it, really, it is out of this world. We have a discussion, a conversation with the universe, but it is using a foreign language to us. Therefore, I feel the need, we do need to focus on correctly interpreting the signs we're getting from the universe. Sometimes it gets us confused, sometimes it gets us desperate, gets us really, the world is spinning out of control, and it is an easy time to let the depression set in. Whatever happens, don't do that. You don't need to do that. You don't need to accept anything that is not vibrating with you, that it doesn't sound true to you. You have to align with yourself. You have to go deep, as far as your childhood. Remember what made you happy. Do not focus on the negative things. Just find resources from that time when you were untainted by this world. Find the child inside you and try to cure it. Try to heal it. I always joke and I say, another day in paradise, when I really mean another day in hell. We need to find that paradise in ourselves. No one can find it but us. So as far as this month has been difficult, it started very stormy. I think we need to keep at it. There was also the Lion's Gate opening They say August the 8th. I try not to take everything ad literam. From what I've noticed, and I'm pretty sure all of you have noticed, we're dealing with half-truths. And the reason why the lies are being entangled with half-truths is because they have a ring of truth to them. It's up to you to sift through the information and detect those lies. In any case, this is not what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the month of August and the fact that Leo is at the helm, and Leo is a lion. The lions are beautiful animals. They are strong. They're fierce. But they also have some traits in astrology that cannot be ignored. And the one that comes to mind is the ego, the arrogance, the primal instinct to go after what they want. To pursue the weak and the vulnerable, which is also obviously the symbiosis we need to live in this world, that natural equilibrium that has to be maintained. There's a lot of fire in the month of August. That's why the gates are open for manifestation. Manifest what you desire from a place of calm and peace. Leave the ego behind and look at the facts. Look at what is right in front of you. Avoid people who are arguing and are fighting their own demons. Do it with empathy, but also do not forget about the self-love you need to show yourself. Reject fear from your heart. Understand that you can always find yourself deep inside. Comfort yourself. Comfort yourself with things that make you happy. Do not lose sight of what you need in your life to thrive. Full moon was cleaning up. New moon is reinforcing your goals. I have added a new goal to my list, and that is a deep desire to understand, to decipher properly the signs that the universe is sending me, trying to guide me on this blind path we all are on. The distractions, the emotions, that are fighting inside of us and are taking us away from what we really need to be doing. Don't let anything take you on fork roads, paths that are not for you. Do not let yourself tempted. Do not let yourself triggered. This is a time when you prepare for the future. You're harvesting. You're getting ready to harvest. But at the same time, you're getting ready for next year's crop. I will be pulling some cards from the Moonology decks for those who wish to see what messages we receive. You're welcome to stay. For the others who made it through to here, I thank you very much, and I wish you strength to follow on your path, undeterred, unblemished by what is being thrown at us in this important time. Alright, so first we're going to pull from the Moonology deck and see what messages do we have for the month of August, and what we should be focusing on, or whatever advice they may have for us. Alright. So, dear Moonology cards, Oracle cards, what messages do you have for the month of August, or any other messages that you have? Alright, we got our cards. We got you and your loved ones are safe. Well, that's good. That tells me that there may be some events happening that will make us think about our loved ones. Oh my goodness, look at this. The Leo came out too. Don't let pride get in your way. That's what I was talking about, the ego. And we also have, you're very close to achieving your goal. So I find these are very interesting messages, and the funny thing is we've got five cards. Could be indicative of we are halfway through 6 months. That since pretty much since Jupiter became stationary for a year. So I think these cards are answering. They're showing we are halfway through. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Your hard work is paying off. So this is a message to keep at it. Keep working hard. Do not let anything influence you. The next one speaks about spirituality, emotions. We've got the balance, spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. You're very close to achieving your goal. However, don't let pride get in your way. And confidence is your key to success. Leo came out twice in this reading, so that tells me it is answering to what's going on in this month, which is crucial. I'm a bit worried about this particular card here. You and your loved ones are safe. Could indicate something started in Cancer, in the month of Cancer, past month, that could put our families at risk. Our dear ones, close ones. It is followed by an uplifting message, though. All is not lost. Your hard work is paying off as long as you're putting the work into it. New moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is very determined. So it speaks to pushing through. Okay? This third card calls for looking into your emotions, balancing your emotions in a yin and yang fashion. Combine both spiritual and practical. Being spiritual is not going to put food on your table, but being too focused on the practical is not helping with your spirituality. And this is why this card speaks about balance. Balance yourself, balance your emotions. You're very close to achieving your goal. So this is again a hint that you are on the right path. You just need to stay on it. Don't let pride get in your way. That speaks to your pride, but it could also speak to the pride of others. And confidence is your key to success. That's because things are going to happen to you that will dig at your confidence. They will try to make you doubt yourself. Give up. Your hard work is paying off, so do not give up. You're close to achieving your goal. Don't let pride get in your way. Alright, so I'm not going to delve more in these for now. I think it speaks to this month, and this quest to me is more like a 1 year quest until Jupiter comes out of is no longer stationary. We're going to see if these cards are going to complement these ones. This is the Manifestation Moonology deck. Alright, so what messages do you have for us for this, please? Do you have anything to add to the messages that you gave us already? Any advice? Anything that we need to know? Alright. Assess the situation. Detoxify. So This tells me that in September, you need to assess the situation, see what you need to tweak in your plan, what doesn't work, what works, see your progress. This would also indicate, obviously, that the fight continues. Your set goals need to be followed through, but at the same time you need to assess the situation. How well are you doing? How far are you from it, or how close? And it also calls for detoxifying. You want to detoxify everything that is impacting your goals. That could speak to temptation of any kind, could speak to things that we do to ourselves that are toxifying us. Think back in the month of May. What were you fighting at that time to remove from your life? An addiction, or people in your life that were toxic to you? Are those people back in your life? It could also speak to the fact that after you assess the situation, you need to purge. You need to detoxify in all forms, in all areas. Alright, let's see. I'm not going to keep that card, but look, we've got... Oh my goodness! They are in chronological order, look at that. A bit, but the timeline seems to be respected here. Well, what is a timeline? I'm having a tough time keeping track. Keep your heart open. This is in Libra, first quarter moon in Libra. I am tempted to read actually the interpretation for this card because I think it's key. Right? And then we've got release control. And it also points to Taurus again, month of May. The card that was at the bottom of the deck. So you need to revisit the month of May. If you had a plan, you need to release control of something that is no longer working for you. Reveal what needs to be seen. This is in last quarter moon in Scorpio. Now, if we are to put these cards together, they may be speaking to each other very well, actually. We're just missing one card. At the bottom, we have think it through. So do not be superficial when you assess the situation. Reveal what needs to be seen. Because you're very close to achieving your goal. Alright? Well, I'm almost tempted to pick this one, but it did give us the message. You have to think it through and assess the situation, right? Alright, so any other messages you have for us? to complement the last two cards. Don't let pride in your way. Is anything you need to say about that? Give us a hint. Where is our pride getting the best of us? Anything? Alright, so let's see. We want to know if our pride is getting in our way to completing what we desire. Okay, they may not speak to this card because I feel resistance. Almost flipped this one. Reflect on your priorities. I think it's a valid... aha! I think we have the cards we needed. And it also points again to Scorpio. So there's a cycle that's going to end in the month of Scorpio. In November, late October. Pride goes hand in hand with reflect on your priorities and take a reality check. This speaks to the confusion that I was talking about earlier in my video. And these are the advices they have for us. Reflect on your priorities, take a reality check. Your confidence is your key to success. Release your blocks. I can't tell you what the blocks are, but you probably know. Maybe you can set up for your intentions. Sometimes we are blocked and we don't even know what's blocking us. Okay? Now, I was tempted to read the information on one card. I will pause and get back to you. I also realized something. We've got the last quarter moon in Scorpio and we've got the first quarter moon in Scorpio. One speaks about reveal what needs to be seen, and the other one is release your blocks. Being the first quarter moon, it precedes the last quarter moon in Scorpio, but Scorpio Scorpio month seems to be important because you need to release your blocks, and this way you reveal what needs to be seen. As for this card, it says there are some things that people just don't like to talk about. Drawing this card suggests there's an issue or situation in your life now that might not be easy to air, or perhaps you feel that you shouldn't air it. That's fine. Now is a time for you to reveal only what you want to be seen. Don't feel the need to discuss everything with everyone. Some matters require discretion. The less codependent you are, the better chance you have of getting what you want. Alright. So it is something difficult for you to reveal. However, it cautions you, do not reveal too much. Alright. Now, the release your blocks. Let's see what the advice is on that. When it comes to pushing through your fears and any other negative feelings, you're going to have to dig deeper. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself, because fear blocks us. Make time to clear any toxic feelings around you. don't let pride stop you from showing how dearly you want something. It's okay to be vulnerable if you know the people you're dealing with are trustworthy. Think about others as much as yourself. There's light and shade in your situation and you need to embrace it. Don't get stuck on one idea and refuse to budge. So, this also calls for reveal what needs to be seen. Not everyone is trustworthy. I know it has a ring of paranoia to it, but I think we can agree that the world we live in is pretty deceiving, treacherous, and we need to guard ourselves, okay? Find people you can trust and reveal what needs to be seen. So this is a keyword, needs to be seen. All right, everyone. I'm going to pull some because I know most of you are thinking of romance. I'm going to pull also from the romance angels and probably some messages. I'm just gonna clean this up here and I'll be back. All right, so this is the romance angels oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Let's see, what messages do you have for the collective for the month of August? What do they need to focus or know about the month of August? Any messages for the collective for this month of August when it comes to love? Oh my goodness, look at this. We got quite a few messages, so that tells me we've got some people, we've got some more viewers, hopefully. Keep an open mind. Very soon. We also have, it is safe for you to love. Wedding. Getting to know each other. Religious factors make the effort. And at the bottom of the deck we have flirt. Alright, so it speaks to more situations here, okay? For some of you, tells you to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. That goes hand in hand with religious factors. It could be something to do with religion. It could be something, a difference between the two of you. Could be maybe a different race, obviously a different religion. It could be a difference in age. If that is the case, what you're being told by the romance angels is to keep an open mind. Then we've got very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So this may speak to an opportunity that you may be inclined not to take. Like, again, you have to take only what resonates with you. This speaks about a current situation, this person you know, and you need to take a decision. Now this other card speaks to a group of people who are afraid to love. They were hurt in love and they think that there is no love for them. They are afraid They're afraid to love again. They were too hurt. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And that tells you that if your heart is closed, there's nothing coming in, there's nothing coming out. For the ones who are seeking their soulmates, they need to have an open heart, because the heart is a beacon. It's constantly sending messages to the ones we are meant to be with. And that can only be done with an open heart. Okay? Now, for some of you, there's wedding showing. This situation involves marriage. Alright, well, August is a month that is fiery, passion, and all that, so you may be getting some proposals. Now, this could also speak to a group of other people who maybe their person is married, and that is why you need to keep an open mind. There are religious factors. Like, this is entirely up to you. I'm not giving you any advice. But this is what it calls for in the situation when someone is already married. Hopefully that's not you. Or if it is, hopefully is not a tough situation. I'm going to pull more cards just to see what other messages. I was not expecting to get this many messages. Or the next one is getting to know each other, which I would think is valid in any situation. You need to know, right, your person. You will never know a person inside out, but it does call for knowing, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So, again, this speaks to the open heart, okay? These two cards should go together. Because obviously, especially when you are afraid of falling in love, you need to be vulnerable. You need to let yourself be vulnerable and try to know the other person better. And then for the other group here, probably the young people, it talks about flirting. It could be obviously flirting for everything. That's, extend your light-hearted energy to others. So for some of you, it speaks about you focusing on one person but not exploring what else is out there for you. Alright, so, okay, and yeah, funnily enough, pay attention to the red flags and finding your soulmate. Okay, so, flirting, pay attention to the red flags, not missing your soulmate. Alright, Okay, I'm going to pull some messages from the Love Oracle cards and see if we can get some information. This is from the Silent Heart. So this will speak to people you already know. They're from your past. Could also be people who have not revealed themselves to you. You are unaware. Let's see what comes through. Alright, we've got a card that just flipped. Please do not give up on me. I'm sending you loving energy. Can you feel it? I'm making changes for the better. I wish I could turn back the clock and do things over. In the bottom we have, you are the first thing on my mind when I wake up in the morning. So this particular set speaks about someone someone who wronged you, possibly. Don't give up on me. They're sending you loving energy. Because that's all they can do at this moment. They're trying to work on themselves because they feel they're not in a position where they can give anything to the relationship. Hence why it calls for your patience. Okay? This person would like to do things differently because they cannot get you out of your system. I'm just trying to figure out if this is connected with the romance angels. Alright, let's see what other messages we get. Any other messages? Oh yeah, oh, they've got a lot to say. Let's see. Destined connection. Okay, so if you feel energy coming from somewhere, it could be because it is a destined connection. There is an invisible link between destined connections between soulmates. I'm faced with constant reminders of you. So this person is seeing your name. Maybe they see you in the social media. Songs that remind them of you. Okay. I wish I knew how grateful. I wish you knew how grateful I am to have met you. So this kind of goes with the card at the top here that says, I'm making changes for the better. So this person feels that they were not ready for you. And it could speak to these ones here. It is safe for you to love, getting to know each other. I'm battling inner demons, which was obvious. I'm done playing games. Alright, so just see what applies with you. If it is someone from the past, things didn't work out, and you still feel something for this person, because they would not come up here unless you have a connection to this person, okay? If it is an ex and they wronged you, really wronged you, it is up to you what you're going to do, okay? But this person still thinks about you, okay? Alright, let's see. Is there any other message from you? My dear silent heart. Obstacles. So they're not done. This is gonna be a long reading, sorry. Obstacles. I dream of you. I wish you were here with me, but this person is emotionally unavailable. So they're still working on what they need to do. Alright. Okay, well, I feel we pulled quite a lot of cards here. Emotionally unavailable, but this person is working on themselves, so it is up to you if you know, you want to wait, or maybe you want to flirt. There is a flirt here going on. However, it comes with a caution. Do not mistake a destined connection for a flirt. Okay? Oh my goodness, another one. Huh. I wish I could give you more. Twin flame journey, and I didn't mean what I said. There is something I'm hiding from you and has an unhealthy attachment. Okay, so this could speak to that person that is involved, has a codependency. But I think this should be it for now. All right, we're just going to see if we get more information for the month of August. Oh, we got a jumper right away. I am intimidated by you. It fell on I didn't mean what I said and twin flame journey. Alright, any messages you have for us? This is from Love Oracle, Andromeda Skies. Alright, any messages for the collective? Oh, we got another one. Let's see what it is. This one fell here. Interesting. I gave into temptation. So this speaks to betrayal, probably. It could speak to addiction. But I feel that this speaks more to betrayal. This person went, looked for other people to replace you with, maybe. However, you are the love of my life, it says here. So they realized that a surrogate won't do, because deep down inside, they know who you are to them. Okay, let's see. Do we have, what's at the bottom? You are the person of my dreams. Interesting. Alright, any other cards for this, please? Do you have any other messages for the collective here? For any person that they're romantically involved, or there is something going on from the past? Any other messages for the month of August? Anything? Alright, they don't seem to want to talk right now. I feel that we need more than 3 cards here. Please forgive me. There is so much I want to tell you. So it speaks to betrayal again. Okay, so the situation with a person that may be in a committed relationship, I think if this person is telling you, oh, we're separated and this and that, we don't have any intimate relationship, that kind of thing, it could speak to that, okay? Um, Not necessarily, but I have to address that because we got the keep an open mind there, and we got the wedding possibility. It's not for all of you, but it's something to consider if you are in that situation, someone that did not totally break up with their spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, that kind of thing. Oh, look at that. I feel like I can't give you what you need. And this is the end. So for some of you, this is the end. Because this person feels that he is not, has nothing to offer. Okay? I check on you from afar. I'm planning on reaching out to you. So if it is the same person, this is someone who is conflicted, and that's because you are the love of their life. Okay? Alright, let's see. Is there anything else that this person or, the collective's person has to say? Please forgive me. There is so much I want to tell you. So this is the second time this card comes up, okay? Which tells me that this person is shy, has a lot of things that are hidden from you, things you do not know, but there is a willingness to open up. Because this person is not ready and wants you to be patient, because this person loves you and they feel like they ruined everything. Okay? So I think this is enough. Take what resonates. There is a person that loves you, definitely. They feel they are not ready. They feel that they can't give you what they think you deserve. They are conflicted. It's possible that this is the end, not with you. This is the end of the torment, okay? Because this person loves you and wants you to be patient because he's not ready. She's not ready. All right? Okay. I want to pull some of the cards I made. Let's see if this resonates at all. This is a premiere for my little cards I made. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Dreaming of you. Stop playing games with my heart. Interference influenced. We gotta know. But this one did not come out. Alright, let's see. This doesn't necessarily speak to love. This is a mix of messages that I put in there. Okay. Oops, we got a jumper. Any messages? Missing you. So here it looks like somebody feels you're playing games with their heart. There is interference, and that would speak to codependence situations. This person misses you. When you love someone, you miss them every second, right? Okay, so let's see. Oops, we got another jumper. saying adieu even if it hurts. I must. So again, it speaks to this person being very conflicted. Okay. Then we got stop projecting and living in the past. So this person knows that you've been through a lot of emotional turmoil. Okay. This could also be a message to some people who keep returning to things that, let's say a job, they keep returning to a job that made them miserable, or a situation that you unknowingly you keep on repeating. Okay? Do not live in the past. Build a better future for yourself. This is what I'm getting with that card. And this goes hand in hand with the Moonology. Assess the situation. Okay? Oh, we got one here that was flipped and I didn't see it. Actions speak louder than words. Okay? Shy, hurt, and bruised speak the truth. So this goes to getting to know each other, open up, and speak the truth. Okay? Alright, any other messages for the collective here? I would like to wrap this up. Any other messages? I love you. Alright. And Discord. Alright, everyone. I think I'll end here. Let me know if it resonates. And just don't forget. You need to assess the situation. Okay? Oh. Do you still love me? Take it easy. Alright. So this could indicate that somebody from your previous past, from your previous life, I meant to say, wants to know if you still love them. They may be looking for a sign from you. I would think that it goes hand in hand with I love you. This person still loves you, but they're afraid that you no longer love them. Take it easy speaks to patience. Do not act hot-headed. Do not prejudice. Keep an open heart to the ones who you trust and reveal only what's needed. Alright, I hope this helped. Have a lovely August, everyone. We can do it. Okay? Love you all. Take care.